Hello and welcome. This is Detective Lazaria. I believe my Fifi is indeed here because it just said I'm around the water and it said Mummy, which I am to her mom. Hi. Aw. Hi. So again, this is a quick little part 2 if the spirits want to help Woogie Man 007, aka Matt, find his wallet. Where is it? Which location? There's 3 capitals with 3 pieces of paper that locate have a location of where it might be. Is it there? Is it there? Or is it going to be there? So hi Fifi. Hi. Good afternoon. So again, it just said I'm around the water. So she was there a bit ago and then it said Mummy, I'm coming up. And here she's interacting with a REM pod. Are you going to help our pal, Woogie Man? By lighting up the capo of where his wallet might be? Or is? Interesting, because I literally was like starting this off and I'm like, ugh, Mommy. Then I just literally took me a moment to realize, oh wait, that's Fifi saying Mummy isn't me. Oops, sorry. So I had to restart it. But again, I was trying to do a quick, oh, help you.
Help me.
Fifi, do I need to help you? Otherwise, that's what we're trying to do, is have the spirits help Woogie. But if you need help, you just tell me what I need to help you with. Are you trying to tap the cat ball, but it's not working? Do you want me to tap it for you? Or point at it? And you'd be like, I'm trying to get this darn ball of this set off, but it won't work. So if you just let me know, you can use a REM pod stronger as I point to the ball. Oh.
Good morrow.
Again, I just said it's a good afternoon. So there might be another spirit here saying good morrow, like hello. Again, I don't know if it's another spirit on top of Fifi being here. Again, there's probably some spirits from the UK trying to help our pal Woogie Man find his wallet. So it makes sense. Good morrow. Yeah. Is it by chance is Nan? Is Nan here trying to help? Is she the one that said careful during the session we had of this for part 1? I don't know. I mean, that was my first thought when it said careful. I'm like, that might be his Nan. But I couldn't say it because I thought maybe it'll say Nan or the Nan's name. But anyways. Anywhoozles. Again, we got some evidence that it might be okay. It's SAFE in the hands of a kind person. And he will eventually either receive a call.
Horseshoe.
He'll either receive a call or he'll make a call. Well, Horseshoe could be tied to, again, that location during the BATTLE of Hastings. I'm sure they had those horses. So you're letting me know, again, is it at that place? His wallet is there by the wall of where he was at? Yes. It's by the wall where he was at. It might still be down on the ground by the wall, behind a desk or a table. And someone will find it early Monday morning. And then they'll give him a call. Because again, it is at that location to the right, the capital. Of course, be cautious.
Be cautious.
Said be careful in part 1, and now it's saying be cautious. So be aware of your surroundings. Be aware what you have with you before you leave. Always pat yourself down. Make sure you have your items, especially if you know you're not going to return for a while. So it's interesting how I mentioned the wall, possibly near that thing where he's sitting at. May have slipped through his pocket, I'm assuming, and fell down. And maybe it's still there, and that's why it's considered SAFE. And somebody either will pick it up later and give him a jingle on Monday. Because unfortunately the thing is closed. And he's the one that cleans up the place, so he's not there until Monday. After, of course, Sarah.
Sarah.
Is Sarah somebody helping him? Wait. Sarah might be his coworker name. Is Sarah his coworker gonna find it for him? Can you do the REM pod? You can sense the future. His coworker named Sarah will find it in the morning of Monday and will either bring it to the administration place so that they can contact Woogie Man. So again, it didn't say my name is, it said Sarah. Like, hey, there might be a person named Sarah that will find it. And she is kind, I'm sure. Like, how do you explain that? I think there is a Sarah at his workplace. I have this gut feeling that he said that to me one time. Because I think he did. Hold on. Notes. I did the one on his session many moons ago. What was it? Yep, found it. Ugh, good lord, that was a while. I have his notes from when we did a session on it. So the names of the what do you call it? Cut?
Cut.
Oh, I hope she doesn't cut herself while she reaches to pick up the wallet. I hope not. Okay. I thought it would be there, but it's not. Okay. Going back. So again, I don't know if it means like someone will physically get cut or he might split a reward to her. Do you believe if it is Sarah, a coworker, that returns it to him on Monday, do you think that he's going to give her a little reward, a little cash for helping finding it? Otherwise, maybe he'll call her with all of our clues. The window.
Stand your ground.
Again, that's tied to that. During the BATTLE. Okay, so it's been pointing with the clues with the panda ball so far. So like I said, with all of our clues that we had for part 1 and a little bit of here, the wall where he was at that day, because he did confirm he was near a wall. Is he going to be able to contact one of his co-workers, such as Sarah, if there is a Sarah, or a female co-worker, and just tell them, hey, if you get there before I do, can you kind of like look around by a wall in this specific room where I was at? I may have dropped my wallet. And if you find it, let me know. So again, if you can sense the future of that, can you light up the REM pod again with a beep beep or a capo of where it's at? If there's indeed a spirit trying to help him. Because I know that spirits can see the glimpse of the future of their living relatives or loved ones. So maybe you can predict it. I don't know. Hmm? So he's not going to be able to see this video. Possibly, if I want to air it, it would probably be tomorrow as a bonus video. So again,
Pains in my chest.
Only because it's related to getting harmed and hurt or K'd during the BATTLE of Hastings. That's the only thing I think of when it's a pain in the chest, meaning me struck by a weapon in the chest. That's otherwise it's a residual phrase, not residual, I keep saying residual. A repetitive phrase that was once spewed. Probably not related, I don't know. Again. So it would be totally helpful if the spirit or spirits that are here could just jiggle wiggle, shaky shaky, tippity tappy on the clear capo of the panda one and just be like, yes, that is where it's at. Stop worrying about it, it's there. It's SAFE, you'll get it, you'll receive the call. Review.
Review.
Almost like backtrack yourself. Where else would you have gone? Right? Is that what you're referring to when you said review? Like backtrack of all the places you could have walked by and would have taken out the said wallet or sat? Because sometimes when people have pants, I don't know if it was pants or shorts, sometimes their pockets can be a little bigger than the wallet and it can slip out. And sometimes when it's very loud in the room, he may not have heard the object fall. And especially if it's, again, near the wall where he was sitting. And of course, he didn't know until it was obviously a few hours later when he reached the co-op, he said, wherever that is. He said, C-O, capital C-O.
I will follow you.
Okay. C-O-C-O. Sorry. C-O and the capital O-P. So co-op, wherever that is. I will follow you. Again, a spirit saying, hey, next time I'm just going to follow him. Just so he doesn't, if he were to say, again, drop something else, I'll inform him by giving the clue by either my footsteps being heard, me yelling at his ear saying, hey, stop, or poking at his shoulder or tugging on his leg and say, hey. Oh, okay.
Jesus.
Interesting. Well, I believe that could be something they do worship with and to the Abbey SC, oh, I guess I can say it, Abbey School. So that's what you're letting me know. That or he's letting us know that that one will follow him. Interesting. We'll see. Because we're just, again, reaching out to any of the spirits that can help our pal, Woogie Man, figure out where this darn wallet is. It's a black leather wallet with some cards in it. Also a bus pass, which unfortunately he would have really appreciated. Whoa, hey! I thought, wait, bus? Okay, I don't know if you just told me it's in the bus or when he was going to work, that bus. Yay! Woogie! They just lit up the Panda one. So either it's at your work or it was at the in the bus on your way to work or after you left your work. What? And I didn't have bus on the option. That's why the cat balls weren't going off. So I think it's either safe at your work in the office or at that wall where you dropped it. You said you were sitting at a table by the wall with another thing near the wall, and you may have dropped it there, and it may still be physically there because nobody looked. Betrayal?
Betrayal.
Unsure about that. That could be just I don't know. Ooh, hey. Oh, never mind. Work. They betrayed the battle. I'm just gonna say the battle of Hastings. The betray of the battle. Yep. So again, work. It's at his work. Woo! I'll tell him, okay? I'll just, again, drop this darn session for him tomorrow probably. Otherwise, I'll just tell him what was said during this and what, again, the capital. Wow.
Patience.
That's exactly what I said in my live chat. I said, wouldn't it have been funny if they had said patience? You just unfortunately have to wait another day. Wow, you guys are funny and very observant. Because again, what are the odds of me saying during my session of my live chat for part 1, I said, hey, wouldn't it have been funny if they had said patience? Literally, not patient, patience. Because unfortunately, he still has to wait one more day, which is Sunday, to finally see it stay and talk. Okay, yeah.
Stay and talk.
So I am still staying, even though it's been 18 minutes almost. Wow. Okay, I can't wait to tell him. I think he'll be excited. Right? So that's, okay, here. Being a detective and a detective brain. Here's what I got and gathered with all the clues and all the interactivity with the RIM pod and now the cat ball. You are informing him and I that it's, aka the black wallet, is indeed in his school, his workplace, possibly by the wall where he was sitting during a specific time, which was around 5 o'clock to 10 o'clock. Yeah. And again, it just slipped out of his pockets, or I don't know if it was in a jacket or a pocket or whatever, but it slipped out. And because it was, maybe the noise was a little loud in the room, he didn't hear it. And or maybe it was a little, I don't know. Maybe he got up and went to go get something, and then when he sat down, that's when it fell out, or vice versa. Again, it might still literally be on the ground. And Sarah, or a female coworker, either will get a call from him, or she just happened to be there before him, will either locate it and make sure he gets it. Oh, hey.
Little boy.
And yes, there is a little boy spirit. Is he the one helping? I don't know if that's the same location or where he actually spotted and had interactions with the little boy spirit. Where he was, quote, sitting by the wall. Otherwise, the little boy was following him. Remember, it said, I will follow you. So maybe the little boy followed him to that said location and witnessed that it had fallen while he was at the wall. In near a doorway, possibly, Or maybe the spirit was by the doorway when he saw it. And yeah. So again, I don't have bus, right? But if it is also possibly while he was in the bus, it helped loosen the wallet.
Am I on video?
Yes, little boy. The little boy is asking if he's in the video. Yes, yes you are. I'm recording. I don't know if this is Sid or another little boy that's tied to his ghostly sightings and experience with those little boys that happen to be at his work, which again is a very notable historical place because of the Battle of Hastings, as well as some other things. Wow. So yes, you are, whoever this little boy is. Hi. Again, the capital just went off. Funny enough, it's the one that said his work. Yippee-ki-yay. REM pod going off at specific moments. Awesome. Probably helping to, clarify. And the fact that it said, aw, okay.
Goodbye, friend.
I guess he's shy. Camera shy? That's okay. So, oh yes, again, maybe you became little, like, pals with him, just like Arthur, little Arthur. This little boy's friends, in a sense, to our pal, Woogie Man, at that place. They become friends. It did say bye in part 1 too. So maybe the spirit was just like, it was right when you were leaving. Getting up. I get it now. Again, he went somewhere from 5 o'clock to beyond 10 o'clock. So when he got up to leave, maybe, that's when it slipped out of his pockets of his pants. And again, it was probably, unfortunately, noisy because of the event or whatever was happening. And then, sure enough, the spirit was like, hey, dude, you just walked by the doorway and I just saw that you left it. Oh, I couldn't tell you. I'm the little boy, though. Hey. And you were trying to warn him, but he didn't hear you or didn't see you or didn't, again, get the notice that he had dropped it. But you were trying to help him, I'm sure, right? Yes, a kid.
Kid.
So the kid is letting me know he's here and he's like, hey, I'm trying to help you, but you can't hear me. So this is why we're doing these sessions, to give you a little extra time to come through. And this is a way for you to come through, which is through the Spirit Talker app. REM pod, that one clear capo that you just, again, not him, but a spirit tapped for us to confirm it is at his work safely. And he will get it Monday. Be patient. Again, patience. Ugh, wow. This is awesome. Excuse eats. So apparently it's part 1 for that session that I just aired today. And I'll make this part 2. Wow. I mean, how do you explain part 1? That was awesome. You guys did a great job of helping him. I don't know if it made him less worried about it. I'll see he already took care of the items that were in there. He did freeze his money situation with the app, so nobody can use it. And as far as he can tell, nobody had used it before he did freeze it, so that's a good thing. So again, it could just literally be down on the ground by a wall near a doorway, and somebody will come in and see it because it's black. I'm sure the tiles are white or, light colored, and it'll stand out. Otherwise, the spirit will be like, knock, 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 and it'll grab someone's attention.
Explosion.
I don't know if that's referring to the battle, if there was an explosion. Otherwise, it'll be an explosion of emotion, of happiness. I'll be so happy to see that his wallet is just fine. And somebody will find it, like a Sarah, a lady coworker. which I think the majority of those that work there might be ladies. So one of them, again, I'll ask him if there is indeed a coworker with the name Sarah. I can't remember if there was. I feel like there was. But then again, I'm not the very brightest one to remember things. Sorry. Anyways, that's cool. So a kid, little boy, again, he's already had experience with that one. Wow. I mean, I'm just so glad the capo went off. I mean, it could have gone off in the other two, but no, it was the one that has been. And notice how I moved them too. Because originally it was over here, and there was another ball with this one, but because it's an older ball, it took it and turned it off and got rid of the thing that was, again, you know. So again, it's at your work. Patience. I don't know. I wouldn't be able to feel comfortable and patient enough. I'm like, I need to have it now. I need to have it now. Like it's a security type blanket, you know, you just need to have it. Oh.
Not friendly.
Interesting. Yes, there are some spirits he has had interactivity, has some interactions with that weren't very friendly. There was one little boy or kid that threw a shoe at him. So maybe remember that one. I don't know. Is that what you're referring to? That was not a friendly kid spirit that threw a shoe at him? Supposedly that's what he said. So again, Rinpod's been quiet. Can you confirm when he said not friendly? Referring to the little kid? The teenager probably? Spirit? Having a tantrum? Like, get out of the room, man. Don't want you in here. Toss. I don't know. Otherwise, there could be, again, not friendly spirits there too. Because it mentions the DEVIL name, as well as saying here, and it was going bonkers on the REM pod when we were pointing at the capital of the work. That was kind of interesting. And Hoozles. I think he got it. He figured it out. Patience, it's at the work. Someone will get it. Otherwise, you know, you're good to call. Wow. Awesome. Okay. Last word or name or phrase or whatever is coming through. Otherwise, you want to tap that capo for double confirmation that it is indeed at his work. Or the REM pod, since it's been quiet. It's safe, and he just has to be patient until Monday to get it back. So again, REM pod or capo. Aw.
Love.
Funny, not friendly, and then opposite, love. So again, maybe there's some spirits that love him. I'm sure of that too. Some lady spirits. Or you love the fact that we're trying to help him. So I'll give it another couple seconds, 30 maybe, just to see if the REM pod or that one capo will go up one more time. Double confirmation and part 2. Otherwise, we got what we got on these little clues. I mean, how do you explain that capo? Awesome. And I moved it too, so what are the odds? Doopy-doo-doo-boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Anybody? No? Okay. So again, I will drop this sometime on Sunday. I already have a session with our beloved horse, Bobby, airing tomorrow at 10. So I'll probably have to drop it again at 1 o'clock and give him extra clues, even though he'll probably get it because I'll tell him as soon as I get this finished. All right, well, I'm just going to start signing off. This is Detective Lazaria signing out. Peace, love, and eternity. Bye. And